"What do we do now, God?" said the CEO. "We can't go on like this. We're broke. What can we do?" But then there was only silence until the god of penny stocks answered,
"Yes, we Cannabis."
And so, yet another pot stock was born, and the chosen company was named Growblox. Not so long ago, Growblox were a player in the oil and gas industry. As the switch suggests, things didn't work out for them, and to be honest, they aren't really successful in their new endeavors too. But suddenly something changed a few days ago. The god of pumps answered their prayers. On May 23rd, a promoter website, MJ Stock Report, began sending emails that tout Growblox for compensation of $150,000. Since then, the company have been on the rise, culminating in a 47% spike on the 30th of May. The so-called report conducted by the promoters explained in details the incredible potential of Growblox and claimed that they are possibly the first medical cannabis industry leader. Okay people, I'm gonna say this straight up. Even if you hate our reports, take this as truth if nothing else. Words like possibly, probably, may, could, and so on are there just so you can't point a finger and shout, "You lied to me." Growblox's technology could make them the next industry leader. But can you tell me how likely that is to happen? These words are just too uncertain. They could be the next Apple too. Do you get what I'm saying? Even with the recent rise as of 4th of June, Growblox have a market cap of $35 million. TerraTech, who are stable industry leaders, have a cap of $125 million. Creative Edge Nutrition have $200 million. GrowLife had $400 million before they got suspended by the SEC. Do you guys think that Growblox can compete with those companies anytime soon? Growblox have been in the industry since March. Many other companies have been there since the beginning of the year and still struggle. That's why you see new pumps every day. Companies try to take every little advantage possible, and one of those is vague or misleading information. For example, let's take some of the latest press releases from Growblox. One of them tells us that the first batch of their new groundbreaking growing chambers was completed. The company expects to receive them in the next few weeks, and supposedly experts would perform quality control. At absolutely no point, however, did Growblox mention how much the chambers would cost and when they'll be ready for sale. In another press release, the company stated that they're relocating their headquarters to Nevada, which would, according to them, speed up the patenting process for the chambers. But somehow, they forgot to mention the address. How likely do you think that is? Changing headquarters is quite normal, but every time when it happens, it's accompanied by an address. There are just two of the vague statements that pushed Growblox up in the last few days. But at the same time, there are hidden things that you, as an investor, are entitled to know, and the company didn't tell you. The 8Ks in front of you are two of those things. They show that between March 25th and May 5th, the company converted more than $570,000 worth of debt into 2.2 million shares. Conversion rates are at 25 cents per share, while currently Growblox are traded at around $2. A few days prior, on March 21st, they sold 200,000 investment units to an unnamed person for 50 cents apiece. Incidentally, this was the same month when the company acquired a new CEO, Mr. Craig Ellens. His past record with penny stocks isn't exactly stellar, to put it frankly. Com5 International, formerly known as Digital FX, was delisted from Amex under controversy, and right now they sit in the 00 levels. Mr. Ellens also appears to be at the helm of Cognitive, a 0.04 penny stock that has $3,000 in the bank and a quarterly net loss of $160,000. Given all this, the ability of Mr. Ellens to lead Growblox to a bright future is definitely in question, especially with the company's dissolute financials, which include, on one hand, just $50 in cash, $3,000 in current assets, and absolutely no revenues. On the other hand, over $1 million in current liabilities and a net loss of $180,000. Considering these figures, no wonder Growblox used toxic funding. But there's one last question remaining. On June 2nd, the company announced raising $5 million through a private placement of their common stock. The question is now, are the terms of the agreement the same as the others? This is Martin Nadenoff for Hodstock.com.
I have a small amount of money to invest and I want to gamble in the market. I'm looking for a penny stock that'll go up and turn it into $100,000 or $1 million.